Hi, friends. Hi, world. Welcome to Social Intelligence. My name is Brian, and today we will be talking about the power of empathy. Why is empathy important? Well, empathy is important because it helps us connect with other people, understand another person's experiences, resolve conflicts in a respectful manner, find creative solutions to those conflicts. It improves relationships in home and at work and can even help your career. It helps another person feel seen or felt and respected. It enhances motivation. It increases the chances of group values and goals being achieved, which in turn benefits the community and can even benefit the world. Empathy also helps us predict the behavior of other people. And it helps us read nonverbal communication cues from another person's body language and tone. It can also help us be more persuasive. And the list goes on and on with many, many other benefits. So what is empathy? Well, empathy is the internal action of recognizing another person's emotions, understanding the cause of their emotions, and feeling their emotions within yourself to a reasonable extent. Furthermore, empathy is the external action of kindly communicating that you comprehend their issues, acknowledging their feelings, validating their feelings, expressing your goodwill to help, and actually taking action to alleviate their pain and situation. For positive emotional experiences, then empathy would be supporting and expressing your shared joy in their good fortune or well-being. So let's explain more about feeling their emotions in yourself to a reasonable extent and why that's important and what exactly I mean by that. When we feel another person's emotions to a reasonable extent, we don't feel exactly what they feel because everyone's feelings are unique. However, we can at least feel somewhat similar emotions in ourselves. And when we do this, we feel their pain within ourselves, and their pain becomes a shared pain. Now, we don't want to feel too much of their pain to overwhelm ourselves in such a way that it makes us incapable of helping them. But we do want to feel their emotion enough to enhance our understanding of their feelings, thoughts, and experiences. This shared pain motivates ourselves to have goodwill towards another person and to work towards relieving the pain because this pain is now a shared pain that we feel in ourselves. And so this allows us to better serve the long-term benefit of them and ourselves. So how can we have more empathy? One strategy is to imagine yourself in someone else's shoes. And this is where you'd imagine how you would think, feel, and act if you had gone through the same experiences. Another strategy is to use active listening. And this is where you would attentively listen to another person's body language, their tone of voice, word choice, and context of their situation. Another method is to imagine that they are a loved one. And this is where you would imagine that they are a dearly loved one, perhaps a grandparent or a friend, even if they aren't a friend or family member. Imagining this will bring kinder feelings towards the other person. Another strategy is what I call the traumatic experience and I'd be worse method. And I use this strategy quite a bit when I feel like my patience and empathy is running out for another person. Here is where you would imagine that the other person has gone through a traumatic experience. And then you would tell yourself that if you had gone through those same experiences, that you'd be acting the same or even worse than the other person. So let's see this traumatic experience and I'd be worse strategy in action. Imagine a car cuts you off while you're driving home from work. How would you feel? How would you act? Well, many people would probably feel angry. You might even honk or try to overtake the other driver. Okay, so let's imagine the scenario again. Imagine a car cuts you off. But this time, imagine that the driver has just received news that their spouse is in critical condition in the hospital and they are now rushing to attend to their loved one. How do you feel now? How do you act now? Many people would probably feel and act with much more kindness and compassion. Want to learn more? You can check out my self-published book called Emotional Intelligence, available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. You can also check out my website and my LinkedIn. Lastly, I love to hear from my viewers, so if you want to comment below or like and subscribe, I'd be happy to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you next time on Social Intelligence.